Okay, just finished reading The Outsider by Stephen King. His latest novel just came out maybe a month ago or something. Um, Overall, it was good. It was good. I've been reading Stephen King since like forever. Like I've read maybe 85, 90% of what he's written. Um, this book, yeah, it's good. It's not great. Basically, the premise: there's this kid who gets brutally murdered, abused, pretty gruesome crime. And the cops, they think they have their guy. They they have eyewitness testimony. They have fingerprints. They have DNA. So they arrest this guy, and turns out this guy has a pretty tight alibi. He has eyewitnesses. He's on film. He's got fingerprints at a different place at the same time. So what what happened? If he did it, how did he do it? What really happened? That's kind of the whole book is figuring out how this guy could be two places at once, or some alternative. Anyways, it's yeah, it's pretty good. Actually, ever since like Duma Key, I've kind of been disappointed in a lot of King's novels. Just they seem, I don't know, they build up really well. The first two acts are really good, and then Act Three he just kind of blows everything up, and it's kind of an unsatisfying ending to, I think, a really good build. In this case, that's not the case. The ending is pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, actually, the best thing about this book is the cover. I think the cover is like really sweet. I like the illustration, the colors, the yeah, just how it looks. But yeah, like I don't know, just like the monster in this book, I think is a little too humanized in a way. Like, it wasn't that scary. Wasn't that suspenseful for me. I mean, it's a good story. It's a good novel. I mean, Stephen King, obviously, he knows what he's doing. He's a good writer. I say it's good. It's not great. If you're a Stephen King fan, you'll probably pick up the hardback. If not, I say just wait for the paperback. You'll be all right. You're not missing anything too great. One of the best things though is a cameo from one of Stephen King's past characters. Actually, it's more than a cameo. This character plays a pretty big role in the story, and I really like that. But I don't know. It seems in a way a little too spread out too. There's a lot of characters, and there's not really just one focus. Um, this is one of his better novels, and I guess his later period. But there's a lot better Stephen King out there. If you've never read Stephen King before, don't start here. Start somewhere else. Start with his earlier stuff maybe. But yeah, it's a kind of mediocre, I guess. Better than some of his other stuff lately, but not as good as his best. Yeah, I liked Revival a little better. Wind Through the Keyhole as far as his later stuff. But I mean, not to diss Stephen King, but his novels haven't been that great. But I really like his short fiction lately. Past 5, 10, 15 years, his short fiction has been really good. So yeah, cool cover. Actually, a good story. I mean, I read through it quickly. It wasn't drab or boring or anything like that. Just I don't think this is one that'll really stick with me that long. Thanks for listening to me, and I'm sure I'll do more Stephen King videos in the future sometime. Take care.